Alright, this is going to be the last video blog of the week because I'm headed out of town tomorrow to visit a buddy from college and see his little baby and his wife, so I'm going to be gone for the weekend. I just wanted to post one up real quick and go over the storm coming in for the latter part of the weekend. First of all, let's take a look at temperatures for this morning, and these are the low temperatures this morning. -1 officially at the Mesonet site out on the Anderson and Franklin County line at the Kentucky State University farm. We had -2 here at my house. So very, very cold to say the least. But current temperatures are now running in the upper teens, so I guess it's all relative, huh? Anyhow, the storm coming in this weekend. Here's the European model. Valid, this is going to be Monday at 0 Zulu, so that's Sunday evening Eastern time, and you can see the storm trying to get its act together here with snow stretching from Illinois over into Ohio and a rather large batch of snow back to the west as well. Got Austin over there looking at me. He's interested in what's going on here too. As we head into time here, you can see the snow by Monday morning gets pretty heavy along the Ohio River Valley here, and then even into Monday afternoon the snow continues to fall. And let me switch over here to the temperature chart, and this is going to be the detail that we have to keep an eye on here, because the European model has the freezing line hanging out across central Kentucky from, say, Ashland back toward Elizabethtown. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but the transition between those two shades of blue is roughly where the freezing line at the surface is on this model. And so obviously we're below freezing here, and that would tend to keep all the precipitation as snow or perhaps even some freezing rain. But if you switch over to this is the new GFS model, the parallel GFS model as it's being called by some folks, and if we look at what's going on in it, it shows the storm almost exactly as the European model shows it, but the freezing line at the surface is farther to the north here. So say roughly from central Missouri up toward Columbus, Ohio is where it wants to set up that surface freezing line, whereas the European model was down here across central Kentucky. So we've got a difference of a couple hundred miles here in terms of where the freezing line is setting up at the surface, and that's going to make all the difference in the world. Maybe I don't know, say Saturday morning we'll get some agreement going on with the models, but the point being that a big storm is going to develop, move into the Ohio Valley. Sunday night into Monday morning we're going to have a lot of precipitation falling, and we're just trying to nail down what type of precipitation it's going to be. It's going to be a big mess for somebody. You can see the freezing rain showing up here in the new parallel GFS model. Somebody's going to get some frozen precipitation out of this, and it's awfully close to northern Kentucky. So that'll be something to keep an eye on as we head into say Monday morning. You know, if the European model is correct, we're looking at some school closings here. If the GFS model is correct, we're not. So anyway, I just want to throw that out there, something to keep an eye on later this weekend. You know, I mentioned the other day in the video blog that when you have this cold air in place like this, it's really hard to dislodge it, and sometimes the models I think are a little quick to dislodge the cold air. So kind of leaning toward the ECMWF solution right now, keeping the freezing line down into Kentucky. That's probably, I would guess, a little bit more accurate, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. We're certainly looking at the potential for a winter storm. So anyhow, I just want to shoot that out there. Between now and then, nice and dry, moderating a little bit tomorrow, but later in the weekend we'll keep an eye on this storm. And that's about all I've got for today. So bundle up. It's going to stay cold for a while. It is January after all, and sooner or later we're going to get some snow in here. It's just a matter of time. All right, guys, take care. Have a good Thursday night.